Are you seriously suggesting dusting off my armor in the middle of a Draugr-filled tomb? I couldn't care less what Sophia wears into battle. If she wants to fight Draugr while practically naked, that's her poor decision to make. Did you really just punch me while I was trying to heal you? And now you're making comments about my body while looting corpses in a dark, dusty tomb. This isn't exactly the most romantic setting, darling. Really? Stopping to read a menu board in the middle of a Draugr crypt? I suppose next you'll want to order a fancy meal while the skeletons politely wait their turn. How many times do I have to tell you? Vampires don't marry, John. We're creatures of the night, not the chapel. Really? A steel bikini from the overhand corpses? Though I suppose I shouldn't be surprised. They're werewolf hunters who can't even handle a single companion. And look at all this vampire dust. They clearly don't know the first thing about fighting real vampires either.
Vampire dust? You mean you have some dust on yourself? Should I clean your dust from your attire? Some, perhaps from this place? I will clean you. You should be probably dusty.
Are you seriously suggesting dusting off my armor in the middle of a Draugr-filled tomb? While you're hoarding leather bikinis and thongs from dead Silverhand members, focus, darling. We need to press deeper into this cairn and find whatever it is the companions sent us here for. Though, I have to say, your concern for my appearance is...
Yeah, I probably would like to check you deeper, but you meant another deepness about the deepness of this cairn, of course.
What was that?
To explore other kinds of depths.
Yeah, and now we are into another kind of exploring as well. Nice to hear that you are in such a great mood for that.
Of course.
Great mood. More like increasingly impatient mood watching
I'm
you collect
here,
every
if
piece
you
of
ever
armor
need
from these
me.
corpses. Cabbage soup, really? Though I suppose I shouldn't complain. At least you found some decent gold. And that silver sword might actually be useful against the werewolves these Silverhand were so afraid of. But please, can we move deeper into the cairn now?
Yeah, I don't want to keep you waiting.
Was there something you want? Fine, but don't take advantage of me. At least not in that way.
Take advantage? Oh, darling,
All
I'm
right,
a
then.
vampire. I always take advantage when I see an opportunity. Though right now, my opportunity seems to be watching you sort through your endless inventory while holding this torch in a dusty old tomb.
Don't worry too much, my dear.
But I notice you gave the torch to Sophia, trying to keep your hands free from more looting, I suppose. These ancient Nordic carvings might tell interesting stories, but they're not worth lingering over when we have Silverhand members and Draugr to deal with. Let's move before something nasty crawls out of these shadows.
Yeah, you are very bright. Of course, I don't need to hand my torch in both hands if I could release them for some collecting, some more loot collecting.
At least I've drawn my dagger now. Someone needs to be ready for combat while you're stuffing your pockets with ale and goat roasts. Though, I have to wonder what kind of warrior goes into battle wearing nothing but metal bikinis and plate reinforcements. Keep your guard up. These shadows could be hiding more than just questionable fashion choices.
Yeah, you mean Sophia also wearing bikini to the fight, so it would be probably that kind of warrior like Sophia. She probably would like to exchange her leather bikini for that steel bikini I just collected. What do you say?
I couldn't care less what Sophia wears into battle. If she wants to fight Draugr while practically naked, that's her poor decision to make. I prefer my armor functional and intact. Thank you very much. Now, Can we please focus on clearing this cairn? There's something about these Nordic ruins that makes my vampiric senses uneasy. Probably all the ancient magic and undead.
Yeah, I'm also making uneasy when I check on your nice body shape.
Did you really just punch me while I was trying to heal you? And now you're making comments about my body while looting corpses in a dark, dusty tomb. This isn't exactly the most romantic setting, darling. And those skeletons we just dealt with? They're a good reminder that we should stay focused on the task at hand. Though I have to say, these ancient Nordic columns don't exactly inspire confidence in the structural integrity of this place. Let's proceed carefully. I'd rather not have the ceiling collapse on us while you're counting your coins. Really? Stopping to read a menu board in the middle of a Draugr crypt? I suppose next you'll want to order a fancy meal while the skeletons politely wait their turn. These ancient Nords certainly had strange ideas about interior decorating. Come on, let's keep moving. I'm sure there are more exciting things ahead than old priceless.
Yeah, such a sarcastic beast, aren't you?
Beast? Well, I suppose that's not entirely inaccurate considering my vampiric nature. But I notice you're switching between bows and spells like you're performing some kind of juggling act. Soul trap? Planning to catch some Draugr souls. Just remember, in these tight corridors, my dagger might prove more useful than your arrows.
Get him. Kill him.
Really? An amulet of Mara from a Draugr? Oh, this is too amusing. And all that revealing assassin gear. Were these ancient Nords running some kind of undead brothel? At least you got some valuable loot out of it.
Yeah, I should wear that amulet of Mara and maybe you will consider to marry me if you will see that I am available for you.
How many times do I have to tell you? Vampires don't marry, John. We're creatures of the night, not the chapel. Though, I must admit, your persistence is amusing. If you want to prove your worth to me, focus on showing me your prowess in battle rather than waving around amulets taken from dead lovers. Besides, from what I can see in this torchlight, that amulet looks rather tarnished.
You're probably right, better to sell it and not use it. It won't be reliable to wear such a worn amulet of mana anyway.
I swear, every droger in this barrow seems to have been part of some eternal wedding party. And there you go again, collecting random clothes from corpses. At least grab something useful like those dwarven arrows. They might actually help us survive the next fight, unlike a barmaid's old dress.
Yeah, you know, Selina, before we go to this cairn, I informed personally every droger here that we will have a wedding here, so maybe they just prepared for that. Who knows?
Well, I appreciate the offer. Let's focus on staying alive first. These droger aren't exactly giving us time for a romantic blood-drinking session. Though I must admit the way you handle yourself in combat does make your blood more tempting.
And here we are close to inner sanctuary.
I don't like where this is going.
What is this? I'm naked.
Watch out. We've got company coming, and 9 gold pieces hardly seems worth the lockpicking trouble. You say we're near the inner sanctuary.
So I'll let my weapons do the talking.
The whites hate you.
Be ashamed.
One arrow to the head and she is out. Ah, nice Nordic plate bikini set. Do you see that?
Nice shot, though. I could have handled her just as easily with my dagger. And did you really need Celestini to rally you for one droger? At least your aim is improving. Though I'd feel better if you were using something stronger than those iron arrows. Let's keep moving. I can smell more undead ahead.
Yeah, you are right. I hit Celestine because she shoot some kind of spell on me, but it was a helping spell. But you know, in the chaos of the fight, I didn't recognize who is who.